You know, ever since we met, ever since I pulled you out of hell, knowing you has changed me. Because you cared, I cared. I cared about you. I cared about Sam, I cared about Jack. But I cared about the whole world because of you. You changed me, Dean.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is. I love you.
Don't do this, Cass. Yes.
Goodbye, Dean.
So, I'm recording this in my car after work. I turned video on, even though none of you are gonna see my face. Whatever. I don't care. So, as many of you have probably, seen by now, Destiel is canon. Except, it's not. And it's been a long, I'm gonna say 16 hours. We're not at the... I want to say... No, it's been about 20 hours. Never mind. We're not at the, 24-hour mark yet, but yeah. So my opinion has shifted in the time of me learning about Destiel becoming canon. It quotes around canon because not really. And where I am now. And where I was when I found out was that I was in my group chat. A friend of mine posted and was like, hey, I don't know if you guys care about Supernatural spoilers, but what just went down was that Cass confessed his feelings for Dean and then frickin' died. And just what happened was this. I think my brain broke. My brain just broke in a way that I couldn't, or it hadn't ever done before. I had the same feeling I got at the end of season 4 of The Magicians when they killed off Quentin Coldwater. Spoiler alerts for The Magicians, but you shouldn't watch the show anyways because it's sick what they did there. And I think what Supernatural has done is 10 times as sickening. And the reason for that is time. It's been 12 seasons of Cass being on the show. And I want to say around season 8 is when they started actively queerbaiting the audience with Dean and Castiel. That is my argument. Some will say earlier, some will say later, some will say, hey, there was no queerbaiting at all. But at the end of the day, no, this was 100% queerbaiting because they did not ever intend to, actually make this a relationship. If this was, season 8, and they had an I love you, and then we could see the fallout from that, it wouldn't feel like queerbait. And then we might actually get to see the relationship. But because there's 2 episodes left, no. They waited till the last possible second and then killed off one of the characters. And it's just insulting. And the fact that, they queerbaited for so long is... It's kind of mind-boggling that anyone kept at it. Obviously, fans left and recognized what was happening. But new fans came in, and they were queerbaited. They were also the ones going, hey, no, Destiel can be canon, it can be canon. And there's still some of those new fans right now who see this as a victory, and I feel so bad for them because they do not realize how homophobic this actually is. Supernatural has never given us peak representation. It has always been in this line of giving off the presence that they care about representation, but in the end, do not actually care about representation. And they've always been very manipulative with this. They've always been manipulating their fan base with any and all queer content with good female characters, because let's face it, they barely give us any female characters that have been like major reoccurring and continue to show up on the show and don't die. So honestly, the whole thing is very insulting. And to go back a little bit, when I found out, I thought I was going to throw up. I legit thought I was going to throw up. Like, it made me so sick to my stomach. It just hurt a lot. I thought I was going to be crying on and off for a week like I did with The Magician. I didn't think, like, anything would snap me out of that, like, mindset of I'm upset, I'm so sad. Like, I when Supernatural was announced to be ending, I got caught up. I'm still a few episodes behind because I only got caught up to what's on Netflix. I don't want to catch up, actually, but, like, I'm going to because I hate myself like that. So I got caught up, and I didn't want to be emotionally invested in Destiel. But even when I, like, was taking that very long break, like, 2 episodes into season 12 and not picking it up again, I was still invested in that relationship because I cared so much about it. And I wanted this to be canon. Yes, that is true. I did want it to be canon. But I think at the end of the day, making it canon was the worst thing they could have done. I would have rather have had it be queerbait. I'd rather have them have, like, I'm going to say it now, pulled a Steric. Like, I have so many negative feelings about Steric now, but, like, at the end of the day, very, very just glad that they did not make Steric canon, because honestly, it's bullshit. This is all bullshit. And now, where I am now is that everything is funny. Everything is hilarious. This whole situation is fucking hilarious, actually. Tumblr is reacting in the best way I could have ever thought possible, which is to go back to the 2012 mindset. If you asked me, like, 2 months ago, would you like 2012 Tumblr again? I would have said no. But I'm realizing that there is just so much pure joy in just watching everyone come together to talk about one fandom, and I kind of missed that in a way, because everyone became really disjointed, but, like, we all came together to be upset about Supernatural, and to make jokes, to make comments about, Cass going to Super Hell, because he was so happy that he was finally saying he was gay and in love with Dean, so he ends up in Super Hell. Like, it's bullshit. It's complete bullshit, but it's funny right now. Now it's funny. Everything is hilarious. But anyone who's on Tumblr has already seen that this is hilarious, and Tumblr has broken in a way that I'm very much enjoying. I don't think Tumblr will ever be like this again. And I know there's 2 episodes left, and Cass could come back, and maybe Destiel will be canon, but at the end of the day, this is not what I would have wanted for Destiel to be canon. I would have wanted them to become canon seasons earlier and then actually explore the relationship. But you know what? That would have been a good writing decision, and Supernatural doesn't have those. So anyways, guys, that's it. Those are my thoughts. I'm working on another video right now about Word of Gay, just letting you know. That'll hopefully be up by the end of the month. I'm also doing NaNoWriMo, so might take a little bit longer than I would have wanted it to. I'm not a fast video maker. I'm trying to go faster, but hopefully ish will go down. I don't think you'll have a video like this for a while on this channel. I might make some other reactions, some quick edits to tide you guys over until, you know, my next, like, big video. But yeah, you can do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification. Support me on social media, links down below. All of this has been One Lesbian's Opinion. I'll see you all next time.